much disclosed it. Well, we did see here that Ben Armstrong, BitBoy Crypto, completely lost his cool and started threatening the lawyers that are representing the class action. So now these class action lawyers are claiming, allegedly, that Ben Armstrong, BitBoy Crypto, threatened them. So they've filed court filings, right? And they're saying that they're being harassed by Ben Armstrong after he was named as a defendant in this case,
That's funny.
right? And the
Wait,
court
wait, that's
filings are
actually
the
crazy.
so yeah, so the court filings were done on the 20th of March, and this was by the lawyer in the Florida court, and he claimed that Armstrong began harassing him. And I'm reading this, right? And I'll put the source as Cointelegraph. I will put that on the video as well. Ben began harassing the lawyers after the suit was filed on the 15th of March. He made endless phone calls, tweets, and emails at this lawyer allegedly, and insulted and threatened him on Twitter, YouTube, and other social media. Um, so yeah, Ben is one of the so-called FTX influencers that's named in the suit that seeks $1 billion for allegedly promoting the FTX crypto fraud without disclosing that they were being paid to promote FTX. The filing claimed that Armstrong was at the time making up to 21 calls within a 45-minute period to this lawyer and leaving voicemails that were full of vulgarities and specifically
I believe it.
targeting the lawyer.
I
The
believe that.
filing further alleged that voicemails included warnings to Adam Moshkovitz, one of the lawyers, with one where Armstrong allegedly told Moshkovitz, "We're going to have First Amendment protesters around your house 24/7, day and night." Then, if you are watching us on YouTube, you'll see Ben Armstrong's tweet. He's come out and said, "What the fuck?" Lawyers chiming in saying, "I better be careful. Are you kidding me? The only person who better be careful is you, Adam Moskowitz. I already told him privately, you do not get to make lies up. You're going to be held accountable." And a whole lot more. Ben is going absolutely crazy here.
Dude, wow, holy shit. First off, Ben Armstrong as a content creator is a beast. As far as the other stuff, I honestly don't know enough about his brand to even comment on that entirely as an educator. And also, I was just off screen. I was my friend, he's also a TikToker in the building. He was like, "Bro, I'm at Starbucks right now. Do you want anything?" And I was like, "Yes, actually, I do." But anyways, as far as the thoughts on this thing, here's the thing. If you guys watch CoffeeZilla, he's the guy who like brought down Crypto Zoo, right? He did a whole documentary on that thing, right? And then he just posted a video the other day, and he talked about the fact that literally, because he's talking about the FTX thing, he goes, "Bro, Ben Armstrong, months before the collapse, started calling them out after being sponsored." He goes, "Hold on, guys, stop using FTX." Like a whole video, by the way. Like this is a real thing, very much documented. You can check it on YouTube. You can check it out anywhere. He literally stops. He cut all ties to FTX months, guys, months before this all became a thing. Before FTX started getting the news about them like not having the funds and whatever, months before any of the conversations started, he goes, "Yo, fuck FTX, literally fuck FTX. Don't use them. They're a bunch of scumbags. Do not listen." Like super I mean, you guys know Ben, super vulgar, super extreme. And I was like, damn, bro, like they just sponsored you. Like, what do you like? They must really suck if you're gonna like come out here and say all this stuff. Like, they must really be there must be a reason that you're putting your brands at risk here by saying such vulgar shit about FTX. And guys, he literally said, "These guys suck. Do not use them. Take your money off." And I was like,
So
wow.
that's
How even made a point.
I agree with you that happened. I remember it. Um, I don't know legally what that implies because hypothetically, if you were watching the week before when he was punting it and he didn't disclose it, then and as a result of that, you invested your money on there, and then you weren't watching the week after when he said, "Hold on, pull your stuff out." I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, I don't know what's fair, legally to say, okay, I watched a week ago, but I didn't watch that particular show where he said, "Pull all your money off," and now I lost $1 million as a result
Right,
of that show a
right.
week before that. So I don't
But the
know.
fact that
It
he's
reminds me of
defended,
that,
I'm like, he's
huh?
defended of FTX. I'm like, what? because that's why he was so
Yeah,
mad
yeah,
because they're like,
he's
what are you
named
talking
as he's named as one of the people that they're going after in this class action lawsuit for allegedly promoting FTX
about?
without disclosing that they were being paid
Yeah.
to promote FTX.
Okay. Got it. And
That's what they're
that's tough,
saying.
dude, because yes, if they don't disclose it, bro, guys, I mean, listen, you can forgive your influencers a couple times, bro, but like not really. I mean, if dude, I mean, listen, if Philip literally had a paid promo and just lied about it, that would make me think twice about it just on a friend level, being like, yo, what the actual fuck why'd you do that? What are you talking? Like, I need to really talk
And
to
the
him. Be
other
like,
thing
why,
is,
you know?
the other thing is, allegedly, it's not the first time. There've been
Ooh,
quite a few times where BitBoy's channel's been accused of this. It was even about 2 or 3 months ago. BitBoy came out on Twitter and said, "I'll give you $10,000 if you can prove that we've done a paid shill without disclosing it in the last 12 months." So he admitted that they had done before that, but they've learned and they're sorry. And someone found it and showed him the video of his team promoting a token or something that they proved was paid for, and he ended up giving that $10,000 to that person. I don't know if you remember it. It was a story that we covered,
wow.
and that was in the last 12 months. So I don't know, bro. I'm not pointing fingers at anyone. Everyone must do what they want to. But I mean, in the end of the day, I've always said that reputation is the one thing that cannot be traded, and I think that I mean, it's just amazing to
Bro,
see Logan Paul. He's got so much money and so many billions of fans, and no one cares. And then BitBoy Crypto, the same thing. I mean, it doesn't make me question whether I should maintain my morals. I'm very, I'm looking in the mirror every day. That's all that matters to me. I'm not looking left or right at
yeah,
other people. But it's just, it just goes to show that maybe reputation doesn't mean that much. Doesn't mean that I'm going to throw mine under the bus. I'm just saying,
mm,
because the biggest guys in the space, in any space, on social media. I mean, Logan Paul is one of the biggest influencers on YouTube.
yeah,
I mean, he's being sued for defrauding people with crypto zoo here. So it's
yep.
just incredible to see.